Hey, what's up? I'm Lisa Bonet and I'm back with another video, bringing you guys the latest in these social media streets. Thank you guys for tapping into Blonet Media. Let's get into this tea. Now, if y'all have not heard, all right, and we're going to go ahead and get into this. And this is a serious conversation. And what I noticed before we even get into it is that when we hear Chrisean oftentimes, or even Blueface, talk about Junior, it's never really about Junior. They're they're always talking over Junior, okay, in a roundabout way. And I just wanted to point that out, okay? I just wanted to point that out. Now let's go ahead and get into this because a lot of y'all are defending the situation. And you guys are actually part of the problem. And yeah, somebody needs to say it. But when a parent openly admits that they're listening to doctors, they're not listening to the doctors, it stops being entertainment and starts becoming serious. Okay. And I know it's a cloud chase, I know it's a thing, but there is an innocent child involved. Okay. And you guys have to agree with me that Chrisean is in denial. And denial is not parenting. At the end of the day, who protects Junior? Okay. Now I know it may not be. There may be cases where it's not good to listen to a doctor. Okay, a doctor can be wrong. A doctor can, you can beat the odds and be that miracle child or have that miracle diagnosis. I get it. There are stories out there, but this specifically what we're talking about is not okay. Why? Because early intervention matters. All right, early intervention matters. And Junior deserves better. Okay. So let's get into this reality check moment. All right. Now, recently, Chrisean Rock made statements that raised real concerns online. At least it made the hairs on my arm stand up. Okay. I'm paying attention. All right. She is saying, or she said that she was basically moving at her own child's pace, or her child's milestones will come when they come. And she is relying heavily on faith instead of medical direction. Okay. Not listening to the doctors. And we all know that faith without works is dead. Okay. Now, let me go ahead. I don't know if I have this up for you guys. And listen, before I even pull the video up, prayer is powerful. Okay. I know, like anybody else. All right. Faith matters. But faith and medical care were never, ever, ever meant to compete with each other. Especially when the person who's saying this calls 911 when they can't fucking breathe. All right. Who takes their rabbit ass straight to them same damn doctors that she is talking about, that she is turning her back on. Okay, make it make sense. Why you just don't sit up there and struggle and not breathe and have God heal you? Enough said, right? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this. I think that I have that up because I want to make sure that I let you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, give you guys a little backstory in case you missed it, right? And then we're going to get into what Carissa said because somebody mama has stepped into the chat, and that mama is Carissa. Okay. And we knew she wouldn't be quiet for long. And sometimes when she chimes in, it's a breath of fresh air because she does bring the truth. She brings some clarity, whether you guys like it or not. You don't want her to be in her son's business, but she is. So let's get over that. All right. And she knows some things about some things that we don't know, y'all. Okay. Even though she may not be directly involved, she's directly adjacently involved. I mean, it is her son, right? And she hears things, she knows things, and she has had direct communication with Chrisean. They've texted back and forth. I've showed you guys video where at first they were getting along. All right. So they have a history. She has connections. She is a fly on the wall. Okay, y'all stop hating on Carissa in this instant. Okay, I can't tell y'all what to do, but we are going to go ahead and get into this. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up for y'all so you guys can see. And let me see. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is let you guys see exactly what she said. I don't know why I didn't have that pulled up because y'all might not have seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get you guys caught up to speed and make sure that you guys know exactly what we're getting into. Okay. So let me take this down. Let me bring up the post and hopefully I do have it. Let me see, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Make sure you smash that like button, share out this live, you guys, and, join the Bonet Society. Let's get into this. All right, so I'm going to bring up the latest interview that she had on Project Danza. I think that's the name of the platform that she was on. And I want you to hear what Chrisean specifically had to say, okay? Let me see. Now I have a couple of them, but I wanted to make sure because I brought up the same one that I let you guys listen to yesterday. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this one with Hollywood Unlocked. I think it has kind of the full clip of what I want you guys to hear. Let me make sure you guys can see this. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
A window open for like him being a dad, but it's like, okay, well, we would come over so you could be a dad, but I really want to be so trusting that I could just drop him off. This is your kid. But it's like you over here making rap songs calling him a dumb baby, and then you talking about his hair. So now you cyberbullying our kid. He can't even defend himself. This is why. Okay, so I'm gonna read what exactly why it's on our kid. That was so sad though. Like, why would you do that, bro? So he said, I'm only moving with intention. I said, bye-bye. Please, please, please. Mean what you say. But I said all this other stuff. Let's get to what he said. He said, you don't want to be with me, Chrisean. You have no enthusiasm or anything to see me. I'm done playing around. Just keep doing what you're doing. This was February 6th. I do try to keep a window open for like things. So I said, I have enthusiasm. You just letting a demon make you believe the worst about me. He said, you don't F with me, gang. I ain't gonna force it. I said, your pride is the problem. You need to align yourself with your actions, not tell me or you want me while drunk out your mind and in other people's faces. Like you saying all these things. Then he said, I do things to show you I F with you while you do nothing but complain and makes shit difficult for no reason. I'm straight. If you ain't mutual, I was in prison. You chose to go stream instead of waiting at home for me. I don't know what this has to do with like anything. Like he just doesn't make sense to me. I said, I'm not competing with your single lifestyle. If you want me back, that requires a different version of you. I'm not asking for perfection, but I need consistency, sobriety, and intentional behavior. Detox from the single mindset first. When your actions match, so I said, I have enthusiasm. You just letting a demon make you believe the worst about me. He said, you don't F with me, gang. I ain't gonna force it. I said, your pride is the problem. You need to align yourself with your actions, not tell me what you are saying. Then we could talk about us. First.
Okay, what I'm going to do is get to the clip where she specifically talks about Junior, but I wanted to go ahead and comment on what we've heard so far, okay? This is what I mean when I say that what I heard, they were talking nothing about specifically Junior. They're talking about relationships, how they treat each other, what each one needs to do, each one teach one. That has absolutely nothing to do with Junior. You guys get what I'm saying? They talk over Junior, in and around Junior, but they never directly just talk about Junior. That's why nothing's ever going to, they're never going to be able to come to an agreement on anything, right? Now, also, I want you guys to understand that there's some stuff that she's leaving out. There's some stuff that she's leaving out, and that's what I don't like. She is curating this to fit her narrative like she always does, y'all. And y'all think I'm hating. I'm not hating. I'm simply pointing out patterns of behavior. She does this all the time. Okay? Because if you listen to what she said, I said some other stuff, but let's get to what he said. No. What did you say? If you're gonna tell it, then you're gonna tell it all. You know what I'm saying? These are my confessions. If you're gonna confess, if you're gonna tell it, then you're gonna tell it all. Okay? Not all this. I said some other stuff. And then when you think about it, she needs to take her own advice. That's what the cackle is about this. Like, girl, why don't you take your own advice? Instead of telling a grown man how and how he needs to be and how he needs to act, that's your first mistake right there. If you got to direct a man and tell a man and ABC a man and step 1 and step 2 a man to your heart and into your life, that's not the man you need to be with. You need to continue to remove this man from your life like you're removing them damn tattoos off your face and your body. Okay? One painful session at a time. And it may take 12 painful sessions before you get Blueface out of your system. But the reason why I know he's not out of your system is, number one, you have 7 tattoos to this man. We saw you for almost 2-3 years, okay, act head over heels, obsessed, okay, and a straight nut over this man, dickmatized, some people call it, right? Dick dumb, some people call it, obsessed, toxic bond. Hey, if you want to call it love, so be it. Who am I to correct you? Okay. But another thing I noticed about this is that these texts, I believe, are old. Now, how old? I don't exactly know. But I just believe that they are old. And one of the reasons why, well, I've explained on a few of the reasons why I think these texts are old. But another reason is, and make no mistake, they both are ego driven, right? They both have narcissistic ways about them, okay? They are tit for tat. I'm not handing out any angel wings, okay? Blueface is not an angel. He's not without reproach, okay? But the reason why I think these are old texts is Blueface hasn't been drunk like that for a minute. Now, Mark, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that you can do UGDRAs and drink alcohol while you're on parole. Can you? I don't know. Can you drink while you're on parole? Because that's what he would be on, right? He wouldn't be on probation. He would basically be on parole, right? Wait, let me see. Hey, Siri, are you allowed to drink alcohol or do substances while you're on parole? It says, wait a minute, hold on, let me take a screenshot. It says, while some of the rules vary from one parole officer to another, the general consensus is to make the parolees abstain from UGDRAs and alcohol until the end of their sentence. And another thing I want to point out is I think that has something to do. You guys remember when Hazel E fell out with Blueface and they're gay, they like their asshole played with, their dick is small. She didn't really say all that, but one thing that she did say was, I kept you out of jail. I kept you from being arrested because you almost went back to jail. And I think that it had something to do with maybe him drinking or partaking in something he shouldn't partake in. I think that was a wake up call for him. Okay. And I think that scare tactic worked. Maybe he was dibble dabbling, maybe he wasn't. And then you guys, don't they get regular UGDRA tests or substance abuse tests? Like, can't his parole officer just pop up and give him a test to see if he has alcohol in his system or UGDRAs? I'm thinking somewhere along those lines. And in this conversation that Chrisean is having, she said when you're really, really drunk and around people, that to me sounds like the old Blueface. Because oftentimes when you see him out and about in these clubs and stuff like that, he looks very and is acting very sober. But the thing that I will hold back on is sometimes I can tell when he was drunk, but not all the time. You know how some people know how to kind of hold their liquor and control their liquor, and they don't seem to be drunk, but they are. So I'm going to leave that up for your interpretation, okay? But at the end of the day, I don't know why I'm thinking that this shit is old, okay? I don't know why. And it just seems like it's textbook advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so textbook what she's saying. It's almost as if she AI'd this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then she's reading it so eloquently, you know what I'm saying, with speed and efficiency while she does her interview. I didn't take it as genuine. I don't feel like it came from her heart. And I just believe that she said what she thought sounded good. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Let's keep going.
Family back.
Oh man.
And you played. I said, Blue, stop talking to me like that, please. You already was doing what you was doing. Nobody was trying to stop you.
He's something else.
He delusional. Family back.
Oh man.
And you played. Blueface doesn't seem active in a child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he. Right, but it's like, don't tell me. I ain't saying not even just that. It's like saying if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever, no, the word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. Like, I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly. Like I said, nah, I told y'all. He told y'all. Shoot, I was just relaying the message. It's like one of those.
That was side eye, because we've heard her say the famous quote, my son walking, my son talking, my son eating. I don't have to prove anything to you. She never brings that up, and either does anybody else. Okay? She never brings that up, and either does anybody else. And then her thought process in saying when the doctor speaks against you, if you go to the doctor right now and the doctor runs a battery of tests, looks at your blood that's in your body, takes your blood pressure on your own body, looks at your eyes for glaucoma, gives you a test on, I don't know, gives you different tests, and comes back and says, you know what? Your blood is low on iron and you have high blood pressure. Is that him speaking against you? Or is that him simply letting you know what the tests show? In the real world, medical science, medicine, diagnosis, treatment, all created by God. So she's kind of not making sense, because just because a doctor diagnoses and tells you a diagnosis, that doesn't mean he's speaking against you. It's all to fit her narrative. And why do I bring that up? Why do I reiterate and break stuff down? Because there is a child who is suffering. His name is Chrisean Jr. I don't know if he Porter, I don't know if he Malone, but y'all get the picture. All right? Why would she say the doctor is speaking against you? When a doctor speaks against you, that is in your own head, ma'am. And your child is suffering because of it, because of your brokenness. Now, one of these clips, you're going to hear her kind of break down. And a lot of people are saying, oh, she's emotional, she's feeling it. I think that it's shame. I think that it's guilt. Okay? And she knows that she's fucked up. Because if we can see it and we know it, it's the plain as the nose on our face. She is in denial. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't know it. That doesn't mean that she hasn't internalized it. It doesn't mean that she doesn't live in that truth every day. What she does is she hides it, she buries it, and internalizes it, and gives us another version of her as she wants us to see her. And there's a disconnect there. This is why I always say she may be a little OFF. There may be something mentally going on, because why? Why does she not know how to read the room? Why does she not pick up on social cues? Why does she dumb down what the truth really is, and she never really confronts it? Deathly afraid of accountability. And a lot of us have experienced this. It's a natural human thing, but it's her reaction and her actions that make us want to point the finger. You guys get it? It's not unusual for you to do something wrong and be ashamed of it and not want to take accountability at first, right? We'll say we didn't do it. We'll make up excuses. We'll go through the 3, 4, 5 steps of denial. But then eventually we'll come to terms, take accountability, put the Band-Aid on the ouchie, and move the fuck on. She act like she gonna die. There has to be something that's causing that disconnect. Nobody is hating. Let's keep listening.
Blueface doesn't seem active in a child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he... But it's like,
don't tell me.
I ain't saying, not even just that. It's like saying if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Yeah. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever, no, the word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard.
She sounds like a damn cult leader. She sounds like a straight up cult leader. She sounds delusional to me, in my opinion. God said what God said. If I didn't say it, then it's not true. Anybody speak against you, and why does she make everybody the villain? When you should be looking in the mirror. Why is everybody against her all the time? This is a doctor. He don't know you from a can of paint. Why would the doctor take it so personally against you that he gonna lie to you or make it up? That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, y'all. And guess who's suffering while we all trying to figure it the fuck out? Yes. Right? Faith and medical care were never meant to compete with each other. God gives us people, therapists, doctors, and early intervention programs for a reason. Those are also solutions, ma'am. The issue isn't belief, you guys. The issue is denial. Okay? And I'm not talking about the river. Denial. Okay? When professionals recommend therapy or like developmental support, or they give you evaluations and those steps aren't being taken, the person who pays the price isn't the parent, it's the child. It's Junior. I want you guys to take a look at this next clip, I think it is, where she gets kind of emotional.
And for real. So I texted him. This was at February 3rd, 10:58 p.m. I said, speaking negatively.
There's a strength.
Take your time.
It's nice.
It's good.
Yeah.
It really is. Like it's you got a lot of dope shit going on in your life, and I could see why people would try to pull that back, because we all know throughout life, as anyone that's ever reached some level of success in anything, the people that were there prior, sometimes they want to see you doing better than them, but for the most part they don't. And they see you shining, they see you happy, they see you moving with purpose, they see you walking with God. How can I get in there and stop that? Or how can I get her to give me some of that light? And right now, having the right people on your side, what you're finding out for what it seems like the first time in your life, you're finding out what life is truly like.
See, you can hear it in her voice, and we all are up for our own interpretation, okay, respectfully. To me, you can hear it in her voice. You can see the shame and guilt all over her face. See, what we all have to understand is she knows she fucked up. She knows that she fucked up. Do you guys ever notice? I'm going to ask this question because I be feeling like I'm crazy. All right. Have you guys ever noticed that she never mentions that she was drinking and drugging? Now, if we are to believe the medical leak that came out, it clearly said that she admitted to using certain substances. Not only that, but they came out in the medical leak. Now, I mean, we can take that or leave it, because right now we are talking about her. What we see on this screen. F the damn medical leak, right? She never mentions that she was drinking and drugging. Okay? She never mentions it. But she's quick to say some shit like this, and we better not say anything about it. You better take it and keep it pushing, partner.
Why you pregnant? They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm sorry, I keep saying
still on that.
Them comments, like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming me. And then 3.
Dead the pregnancy shit.
Yeah,
dead it. Just dead it. For real, dead the pregnancy shit.
You see me deading it? Like, can you dead it? Cheers.
My sis ain't talk about it. I don't gotta talk about it.
Like when it happened, it happened.
her support team and what the fuck they saying. Y'all are a bunch of dumbass broads, boy. You hear the people that's chiming in around, yeah, just did it. You know, if it happened, it happened. Well, it happened, motherfucker. Now what? What say you? It happened. Okay? You're not even listening to what you're saying, Chrisean. You say you know that you can drink and do drugs while you're pregnant, and a lot of people do it but don't know that they're doing it. But we watched you do it and knew that you were pregnant, and you kept doing it. It's not like you didn't know you were pregnant and you were doing, illegal substances and drinking. You were deliberately and purposely ingesting alcohol. Listen to what she says in the beginning. Listen to the first two sentences that she said. Listen.
They all like that. You know you can smoke and drink while you're pregnant. I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they don't know that. I'm
All right, you guys, hold on. Damn, y'all didn't even hear me read it. All right, so hold on, y'all. Now, you guys see this purple and white? This is old, okay? That is definitely old, all right? Green hearts in the chat if you guys can hear me. Now, she goes on to say that let me blow it up. He has several disabilities, and I told John not to agree with you and this Willy Wonka ass BS. The revelation he gave you was not to smoke or drink during your pregnancy, and you ignored it. Now stop the BS, okay? Now, I don't know when this was right here, this blue and green, but let's go ahead and get into this. She said John didn't even know she was keeping her baby all the way to the 5th month. She said she was aborting. Please stop acting dumb. When them doctors told her about them disabilities, she was 5 months. When they give you an amniocentesis during your pregnancy that late, they definitely fill you in with any disabilities or details. No one is to blame but the mother who chose to ignore me during that pregnancy and her slow ass fans who convinced her I was hating. All that can be done is the best for him, and that's what y'all should be promoting. She goes on to say there's nothing wrong with a disability. Your love for him should overshadow the title, and the efforts of faith should be evident to help another mother accept the process of faith. Stop listening to these crazy ass people. When Jonathan was told he couldn't play sports no more because of an injury, we continued to pray to play in faith, but he didn't miss one appointment of physical therapy 3 times a week. Faith without works is dead. So you guys see that right there. And if you guys know anything about amniocentesis, it can tell you a lot, especially that late in your pregnancy. They can tell things that are wrong with you. Okay. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is how they test for Down syndrome. And they tell you if your child has Down syndrome is through the amniocentesis test. Okay. Now, this right here lets me know that this was a package deal. This was the only thing that Chrisean offered was a package deal. Because number one, she didn't want nobody to put no DNA test on her. Number two, she wanted to be up under Blueface. So if you want the baby, you have to take her. We've been following and seeing the pattern of how Chrisean operate out here in these social media streets for too long. That was the only option. All right. Besides the fact that she didn't want nobody to take a DNA test or to see the real condition of what Junior was in, his real disabilities, and how she was neglecting him. She had to be the one to watch over and make sure of that. So she had to be there. It was a package deal. And Blueface wasn't going for it. Right? You know, people can fall out of love. They can fall out of lust. They can disconnect from the toxic trauma and the toxic ties. It don't have to last forever, y'all. Okay? Even if it's real love, you can fall out of love. Call it what you want. The man ain't fucking with her no more. I don't know why y'all can't come to grips with that. And we talked about this yesterday. So, you know, that's it. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Now, I already knew that he wasn't effing with her like that anymore. I'm not gonna lie. When they were together for that first 72 hours, I thought she was back in. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, oh my God, my head was hurting. But I kind of knew he wasn't feeling her at the same time. I thought that he might be, what is that word? Pacifying her, right? He's pretty, what is that called? Pretty diplomatic when you think about it, right? He likes to play with people too, right? He likes to humiliate people. He likes to use people. We know about Blueface's ways too, but I knew that he wasn't feeling her when I seen this. When I seen this, I was like, he not feeling her. I was like, ouch. Like I wasn't even there. And I felt the rejection. Y'all take a look at this.
Call me her baby. I've been out of Lamborghinis. I've been on my shit, I feel like him. To be honest, you can come right in after the Lamborghini part. Like, hear it out. I'm trying to get these racks up. I wanna end up.
Y'all see that? Y'all got to learn how to read body language and facial expressions. You can see it all in her face. Even the caption, whoever put this up said, he is not effing with her like that. And you can see in her face that she felt the rejection. I felt the rejection. You can feel when that tie is not there anymore, especially when somebody's been gone for 2 years in prison. Come on now, y'all. Come on. This man is not feeling her. Rejection. Look at this woman's face. She knew it then. She knew it was a done deal. She didn't feel that connection anymore. It's not only a look, it's not only body language, it's a feeling. I've had it before. This is when I knew he wasn't fucking with her no more. You guys let me know what you guys think. He said, why does her boxing coach need to travel with her? Are they popping chicken wings? Just weird. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Black Orchid? Thank you so much for letting me know. Shout out to my mods, my members. Thank you guys for holding me down. Thank you for being here this evening. What's up, Melanin Mommy? Thank you so much. You say, is it me or is there no sound? You guys can hear me now, right? Green hearts in the chat. The conversation is never about Junior, you guys. It's always about each other. Now, I want to show you guys. Let me take this down, guys. Now, Carissa told it all. And she said Chrisean Ben knew that Junior had disabilities before she gave birth. And we just heard Chrisean say some pretty wild and bizarre things on that interview that's quite concerning to me. And the fact that Chrisean did say, we don't even need for Carissa to co-sign on it, okay? We don't need for Carissa to bring that up, because if you were on social media, like I was on social media, Chrisean kept saying that she was going to get rid of her child. And she neglected and bopped and partied her way to being 5 months pregnant. And the last minute decision was for her to compete with Jaden. She was in too deep. And she thought that she could keep a man and win a man by having a baby. Like a lot of young women do. Like some of us did when we were young. We thought that by having a baby, it would keep a man. Right? I feel like it was a last minute decision because remember, even to the last minute when she was 5 months, she was still talking about it. You guys don't remember what the doctor said? Y'all don't remember what the doctor said? Y'all, why this clip ain't playing? What the fuck? Like literally, why is this not playing? Y'all.
Chrisean mom was trying to tell Blue that the baby isn't his. Watch until the end.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sodi. How are you? How are you? And who's everyone here?
I'm my sister.
Your sister. Hi, and you are? Yeah, hi, and you. Nice to meet you guys. Did you have any pregnancy tests positive at home?
Yeah, that was January.
That was the first one, so maybe your last period may have been in December? You really don't know. And was this a desired pregnancy?
Yeah, Carmen.
Between you two? Okay. And it's desired now? You're not sure. Okay. And so you don't really know. We need to check how far along you are. Okay.
How will we find out how long she's been pregnant?
I'm going to take a look, see if there's a baby, measure the baby, and that'll give me an estimate of how long she's been pregnant. Okay. So let me try abdominally first. All right. Your mouth is okay. It's not in a good position to get on 3D, but this is the face. That's the lower lip, upper lip, nose, and eyes there. You are 20 weeks pregnant. It's like 5 months, 20 weeks and 2 days.
5 months?
Yeah.
Was it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
Mom, I'm not talking to you.
I can't do anything. I can send you somewhere if that's what you want to do. We can talk about it.
No, that was it, I guess.
Come back.
He trying to do his calculations.
It's like 5 months, 20 weeks and 2 days.
5 months?
Yeah.
Was it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
Mom, I'm not talking to you.
I can't do anything. I can send you somewhere if that's what you want to do. We can talk about it.
No, that was it, I guess.
Come back.
He trying to do his calculations.
It's May. That's the 5th month of the year. So she got pregnant in January. Me and Jay was right there downstairs.
She lied to me and you helped her lie about her. I'm trying to
Lie to me? Lie to you about what? What we lie about? What's the lie?
She went to Baltimore and you said she wasn't in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's because that was y'all.
So I'm trying to add up the days.
But she ain't do nothing when she was in Baltimore.
You was there?
No, but she would
Man,
tell me.
come on.
You know she ain't out.
And usually you conceive about 2 weeks later, which is like just after Christmas.
All I have to go off of is your body language and my intuition.
Your body body language and my intuition. And you remember when they give you how far along you are, it's give or take 2 weeks. So the doctor had to clarify, because mini dum the mini dummy Marsh, who was speaking up for Chrisean, straight to her baby daddy, God knows why, girl. And he said, well, were you there? No, but she would have told me. You don't know how dumb you sound. Girl, please sit down. That's why y'all not friends now. Okay? That man, when a man tells you I'm going off my intuition and your body language, that means something. That means something. He already knew. Now, of course, he had been sleeping with Chrisean, so he left the door open for that. The money's in the way. He can't see nothing because the money in the way. Remember, he confessed to getting 100K, which comes with an NDA from Zeus, to go along with this narrative. Remember that. There was money on the line. This is why we're here in the first damn place. But even to the end, when she found out she was 5 months, what did she say? Is it too late? Does this look like somebody who wanted to have a child? You let me know. I'm going to freeze it right on her face. We don't even need to listen. Does this look like somebody that look like somebody who's a doting mom who's ready to have a baby? Because you know what? Her behavior now, post-birth, fits this face right there. This is how Chrisean feels now, if you ask me. Now, if she don't feel this way, this is how she acting. Chrisean's behavior fits this face right here. Does that look like a somebody who's ready to have a baby? Or am I tripping? Look at that face. Y'all, we have to stop playing games with each other. What can we do? Not a damn thing. But what we doing now, talking about it, having a conversation about it, and bringing awareness. That's all we can do. We don't know these people. Okay? We don't have no parasocial relationship with these people. That's weird. We know our place. But when you put it out on these social media streets, it's fair game. And we're not hating. We're not spreading hate. We're not spreading rhetoric. We're not wishing her to hell. All we want is the right thing. Like Spike Lee, do the right thing. All we're asking for is medical intervention. And I know you guys are like, oh, because she does this to Chrisean Jr., I understand the anger. I understand the frustration. I understand disliking this woman. But when you really, really look at it, and you look at her actions, not her deliberate actions, but her involuntary actions, it should tug at your heart. It really should. Because there's no way on God's green earth that she totally encompasses what is going on and what she's doing. She is ill-equipped. She is ill-equipped. She wasn't ready. She didn't have everything that she needed. She's holding a lot of trauma, a lot of pain. And that came even before Blueface, before she had Junior. She came with a lot of baggage. bag lady. Young lady, but a bag lady. It brings sadness to me because I'm human. And I know the goodness and grace and mercy and blessings of God. I know how someone should act when they live in the grace and mercy and blessings of God. I pray to God that He softens my heart every day, that He doesn't allow me to harden my heart. And this allows for me to have empathy for others. Even somebody as low down as Chrisean. Does this look like a face of somebody who wanted to have a child? The fact that she was high risk due to getting rid of too many children, which I think, see, that's what her mother was talking about. In this video, it says, if you guys read at the top, it says Chrisean was trying to tell Blue that the baby isn't his. Watch until the end. I do not believe that's what she was telling her. I don't. I believe that she was telling her because she knew that Chrisean had one too many, get rid of the babies, and it was in her health and her life was at risk. If she were to get one more of them motherfuckers, she either wasn't going to be able to have no more children or she might not get up from that table. You can hear it when this scene goes a little further, you can hear it when Marsh says, well, she may want to have other children. What about in her future? And Blueface is like, what are you talking about, her future? She was like, she may want to have other kids. You know what? Let me show you. Hold on, y'all. Let me show you a clip from Crazy in Love, and we'll come back to this, you guys. Let me show you a clip from Crazy in Love where the mother is speaking on this, even though she doesn't say it, y'all. Now, I could be wrong, but you guys be the judge of it, right? Give me your perspective. And make sure you answer that question. Do that look like somebody who wanted to have a baby, especially a baby with special needs? If she stopped right now and did the right thing for that baby, all of her extracurricular would be down the drain, at least for the first 6 months, until they got into a real routine and Chrisean Jr. healed from his surgery, from getting corrective surgery for his club feet, had time for the medication to work, had time to get the therapy on schedule and get a regular routine in. Children need routine, especially special needs children. Regular, normal, functioning children that have no special needs need routine. Her damn extracurricular life would be at a fucking standstill. Okay? She wouldn't see not a gym, nor a boxer. She wouldn't be dating none of that. None of that. Now, I'm not saying her life would be over and she wouldn't have any, free time or leisure time. She could always work that out. But initially, for the first 3 to 6 months, and just imagine if she would have did that, she would have already been over that hump. She would have been 2 years in, 2.5 years in, having a regular, normal, functioning social life. Let me go ahead and show you the clip that I want to show y'all. Hold on. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Wait a minute, let me stop it. So I can make sure you guys can see this, okay? There's other clips out there, but you guys will get what I'm talking about, okay? Let's go.
No, I didn't tell you this one.
Oh, I hate talking to her.
I didn't tell you this one.
It's mommy. All right.
The size of the child.
Okay, ma, it's big as shit. I know.
You can't change it, ma.
Don't let. Okay.
What up? Chill out.
I know.
No.
I know.
Chill out.
The fuck.
Hello, you get upset. Y'all, come on with that. Listen. It won't be. Ma, you gave great advice. Listen. I'm talking to you, mommy.
You're not going to tell her.
You gave great advice. Yeah. There's nothing else you can do. Don't get all upset. Don't get all upset.
Blue need to know that too.
Ma, he spoke how he felt.
No, but he don't know. She gonna be in danger. I studied this. I watched this.
No, you have 12 children. I get it. It's dangerous to do so. I agree with you.
But if I don't tell him, I can't say I didn't tell you. You understand? Yeah. Or the blood of
all your story. You tell me.
No, I didn't tell you this one.
Oh, I hate talking to her.
I didn't tell you this one.
It's mommy.
All right.
The size of the child.
Okay, ma, it's big as shit. I know.
You can't change it, ma.
Don't let. Okay.
What up? Chill out.
I know. No. I know.
This is the moment where Chrisean realized that she probably wasn't going to be able to get rid of her child. She had to come to grips with the fact. Did you hear what the mother said? The mother said, I didn't tell you this part though, Sean. Chrisean says, I hate talking to mama like this. Tessa says, but that's mama. Her mother says, Chrisean, she's like, okay, what, mom? She's like, the size of the child. That's what her mother said. The mother said the size of the child. This was going to put Chrisean's life in danger. She had already been told this before. Now, she said that she got, 2 or 3 rid of child with Blueface. Imagine how many she got before she got with Blueface. Remember, Ronnie even told us that she got rid of a child when she was pregnant with him. Imagine how many she got over her lifetime. This is what the mom was trying to say, because the mom, of course, is going to know her history before Blueface. Everybody didn't just start living and breathing when Blueface came along. It's Blueface, Blueface, Blueface. This woman, Chrisean, had a life and was existing before she met Blueface. We don't know what her medical history was. We don't know how many times she got rid of a child before she got with Blueface, y'all. Her mother knows her history. They probably been told her that. Listen to it one more time. This is the moment where she realized that the decision was made for her. The decision was no longer hers, and it had already been made for her. Number one, she waited too damn long. She bopped and drank and partied and fought and scrapped and squabbled. And reality showed her way and wrapped her way right into motherhood. She did not want to be a mother. And she is still struggling with that today. Just listen.
No, I didn't tell you this one.
Oh, I hate talking to her.
I didn't tell you this one.
It's mommy.
All right.
The size of the child.
Okay, ma, it's big as shit. I know.
You can't change it, ma.
Don't let. Okay.
What up? Chill out.
I know.
No.
I know.
Chill out.
The fuck.
Hello, you get upset. Y'all come on with that. Listen,
It won't be on.
Mom, you gave great advice. Listen, I'm talking to you, mommy.
They're not
You
going to
gave,
tell them.
you gave great advice. Yeah. There's nothing else you can do. Don't get all upset. Don't get all upset.
Blue need to know that too.
Mom, he spoke how he felt. And
No, but he don't know. She gonna be in danger. I studied this. I watched this.
Mom, you have 12 children. I get it. It's dangerous to do so. I agree with you.
But
Tessa chimes in and says, it's dangerous to do so. I agree with you. What's dangerous to do? Get rid of a baby again? The mother clearly said her life is in danger, meaning that she may not have gotten back up off that table. The decision was made for Chrisean. It was made for her. She was made to be a mother because of her negligence, and she was made to be a mother against her will, and she still acts like that to this day. That's exact. Her actions in her neglect, her mistreatment, reflects exactly what we are looking and seeing right now, almost 3 years later. Tell me I'm wrong.
if I don't tell him, I can't say I didn't tell you. You understand? Or the blood of all your story. You tell me.
I think that's what she wanted to tell Blueface, because Blueface did not know. Because you want to know why? This was before he even knew anything about this. And I believe this is what he was trying to tell Blueface. And that's the reason why Blueface, when Marsh was like, what if she wants to have children later? He was like, what are you talking about? He did not know. The mother wanted to tell him and get it off her conscience. She didn't want to walk around with that on her conscience because she knows how it feels when you walk around with that guilt. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yeah, y'all, it goes deep. It goes deep, y'all. What's up, Biddy Mason? That many ABs that she had before and the size of her baby made any move dangerous to delete. Yeah, telling you. Thank you so much for the love. Hello to the host and the mods. Yeah, she hates her mother and barely claiming her prison father. Thank you. Yeah. Somebody said Deontay, she's supposed to be pregnant, lied just like she was supposed to be going to the Bible Museum on her birthday. Exactly. Just like she was supposed to be going on that boat trip and she's supposed to be going to the Bible Museum on Junior birthday. Y'all remember the boat ride and they're supposed to eat all the seafood. She was gonna pay for everybody's plate. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Yet she chose to drink and do God knows what else the whole time she was prego. And this just circles back around to what Carissa is saying. Even though maybe we think Carissa needs to shut the F up, she said what she said. And at the end of the day, yes, Blueface does hold some blame, some responsibility. Okay? But you cannot put that on a man. And I'm talking about just the pregnancy. I'm not talking about her drinking and her doing all that, because we saw him passing her the bottle. So I don't know how Carlos is going to explain that away. We saw it on Jason Lee interview, girl. Hello. But you know what? At the end of the day, getting back to what Carlos has said, her body, her choice. Same damn thing. No matter how you slice it, it comes up peanuts. Chrisean is to blame for this. Because if it had been any other scenario, for example, say she was 6 to 8 weeks pregnant and she wanted to go and get rid of the child. And Blueface was like, nope, you're gonna have my baby, you're gonna have, we'd be up in arms, we'd be on the front porch with torches and pitchforks. Her choice, her body. Well, nobody would have been able to stop her if she really wanted to take her body and her choice and go get rid of that child. Come sleet, come snow, come hell, come high water. Nobody would have been able to stop her because it's her body and her choice. No matter how you slice it. Whether it was for or against her. Right now, it worked against her, but what if it was in her favor and she actually caught it early enough and could have been 1, 2, 3 strikes you out? Or let's take it a little bit earlier. Why you just didn't go take the freaking Plan B pill? There's so many options. Why didn't you just go take the Plan B pill? And I understand things happen. I understand you only got 72 hours for the Plan B pill. She may not have known. Right? But say, for example, she did know. And they had unprotected SEX. And Blueface was like, don't you take that Plan B pill. What would have stopped her from going to the store and purchasing it and popping it in her mouth and drinking a swig of water? Nobody would have been able to stop her. Why? Because it was her body, her choice. Y'all would have been standing right out there with me with your pitchfork and your freaking torch standing up for this woman. That's all. She is the one who chose to drink her way because she was trying to drown out her reality. And I believe she had a drinking problem. They drank every day, all day. Y'all don't remember? Y'all don't remember? Do y'all remember? We're talking about the same man who purchased and built a Hennessy wall in his own freaking house. You go look at that wall now, it ain't one bottle of Hennessy on that bitch. You think they gave him away? You think they poured him down the sink? You think they had a raffle? You don't remember when he was even with Jaden? They were drunk, butt fuck drunk every day. We're a bunch of junkies and alcoholics. That's what we were dealing with. All of us. You don't remember seeing Jaden rolling around in her drawers? And Blueface every time would get them pissy and then turn the camera on to humiliate them and put them on Front Street for clout. He ain't no damn better. Just because Carissa put him on a pedestal and she keep picking him up and dusting him off, girl, we see the dirt. The fuck? Y'all don't remember? Don't worry about it. I'm always here to refresh your memory. And you're welcome. You're fucking welcome. Okay?
Don't point the finger at me.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh. Drink it.
She asked for another bottle.
I'm reacting. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm a lot of things too. But I'm not reaching out to all you fuckers that was standing there while the baby was being made and did nothing.
Because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Why are you lying?
You can't no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
you shut the door because it's cold.
No fucking liquor.
nothing.
Because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff.
Why are you lying?
No, you can't have no liquor.
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
He shut the door
you
because
can't
it's
have no
cold.
fucking
Tessa.
liquor.
You did nothing. You watched her. You watched her because you was scared she was in control of the money.
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing. When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Scared she was in control of the money.
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Money, I'd have snatched her ass up and took her the fuck home and made sure she at least got the mental help and counseling that she needed during her pregnancy so that she wouldn't have to regret it for the rest of her life. Ladies!
Stay healthy, make informed choices, and reach out for support if you need it.
You know she's on the set of Zeus right there, right? Puffing on that big blunt. You all need to jump in that handbasket to hell. All of you. She was supported through this whole thing, and it is fucking sad. Remember, this right here was on the set of Zeus, if I'm not mistaken. Remember that. Let's look at some of these clips before I let y'all go. Hold on. Let me go back with this. Hold on. Let me see. Carissa, we're going to need for you to come to the front of the congregation, girl. All right? We're going to need for you to come to the front here of this here congregation and explain this if you can. Okay? Explain. You got a lot of explaining to do. Blueface allows Chrisean to drink. Now tell me we ain't dealing with a bunch of junkies. Hold on, y'all.
Compatibility is it then? It's like I'm seeing two different people. So
Baby, so big. Whatever, big. Take another shot. Ew.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
take another shot. But do you feel like what's the compatibility? Is it then? It's like I'm seeing two different people. So
Baby, so big. Whatever, big. Take another shot. Ew.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
take another shot. But do you feel like what's the compatibility? Is it then? It's like I'm seeing two different people. So
Baby, so big. Whatever, big. Take another shot. Ew.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
take another shot. But do you feel like what's the compatibility?
This man takes a shot from the bottle, hands her the bottle, and then picks up his glass. A bunch of junkies is what we were dealing with. A bunch of fucking alcoholics. This is the reason why she didn't stop. She had company. She had a support system. And she had a problem. And this is the result. She has a child born with disabilities. He can't walk. He can't talk. He can't eat. He can't crawl. Shall I go on? What would we expect? The odds were against her. And just like she was trying to drown out her life before she got pregnant, she tried to drown out her life after. Take the pain away. Walk around numb so you wouldn't have to face your problems, your feelings, your consequences, accountability. Some people deal with guilt and shame, and some people bury it. Okay? And that's exactly what we're looking at. Carissa, hey girl. Hey girl, hey. Can you explain this if you can? Explain this if you can. Now, what you said was good, girl. You gave a good argument. I mean, the text messages, you know what I'm saying, and the little posty shit, girl. Fuck it. But can you come explain this if you can? Your golden child, your sunny boy who can do no wrong. Hello? I don't see no GUN to his head. Now, mind you, this is early on, but remember, she took a pregnancy test herself in January. Remember? That's what pregnancy tests are for. They're not official, but they sure gonna tell you the truth. Okay? The CVS up the street, that motherfucker full of pregnancy tests that are very effective and very accurate. They even say it on the box. 99% accurate. So why was that not good enough? It was good enough for his child now, Nevaeh. She will not be drinking. She will not be a girl. Why wasn't he saying that about Chrisean? Even though somebody spotted Nevaeh recently with a blunt in her hand. And you remember that Blueface has always said that pregnant women can smoke weed. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Okay. Now, to be honest, I don't think marijuana is as damaging as alcohol, but you still shouldn't willingly do it. You shouldn't be puffing big blunts and kicking it and passing it to the homies and you're pregnant. Right? Somebody says she ain't got no money. Like many others are scared of being cut off from her money. Yeah. They all need to go to the clinic and get checked immediately. She went to the clinic early on and knew she was prego. Y'all remember that? When she hopped with that pink, she had that pink sweatsuit on. And she took the pregnancies at home. And you know what? Thank you, Allie, for reminding me of that, because I wasn't even talking about that. Come to think of it, she sure in the fuck did. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all better leave me alone. Thank you, because I need y'all in the chat. Y'all be reminding me of that. Thank you. She sure did. You don't remember when she was skipping down the hall and she had that pink two-piece on? And she went to go get the test and thought, oh, I hear 2 hearts. I have twins. She took 3 damn tests. I have triplets. Oh, Lord. Yeah, y'all. I don't know. At the end of the day, she played games with Blueface. Let's look at another clip. Let's look at a couple more clips. Okay. She was so guilty while pregnant and was really trying to have a miscarriage after she was too late for the AB. Yeah. Somebody said, hold on. She said she was, She said she was pregnant in December and said she wasn't going to be on social media in the new year. She got pregnant with Junior in November. With all these diseases and they just out here raw, yeah, ain't it crazy? Ain't it fucking crazy? The fake promises of hopes of money. Oh yeah, she was giving out that fake hope, wasn't it? She says I'm emotional because I'm keeping it. You know, she played games with Blueface. True enough, she definitely played games with Blueface. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what else I got for y'all. I think I got a few more clips. Hold on, or maybe not. We can just move on to IG, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. I think that was it. But let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I showed you guys that. Yeah. Yeah, she knew that she was pregnant. Okay, let's look at the now. She's still drinking. Let's go ahead and look at when she was on B. Simone's show, okay? And I got one more clip to show y'all. Take a look. right? If you are part of the replay gang, I do not expect you to watch all 11 hours, okay? Just show your girl some love, and I appreciate it. Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and bring this back up. I wanted to show you this clip right quick where she was on the B. Simone. She wasn't slowing down. She even thought she was pregnant. And you know, most of the time when you even think that you're pregnant, and she's been pregnant before. So it's not like she didn't know what it feels like when she was pregnant. But if you guys look at this, she still has in her hand. This is when we first heard it, right? Hold on. Let me go ahead and add this to the stage. Hold on, guys. Because I want you guys to take a look at this. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear me. Thank you, Black Beauty Gaming. Thank you. All right. You guys watch this clip.
Put your shit up. Tell her.
I woke up like fucked up, feeling sick.
Oh, yeah, you went out. What did y'all do last night?
No, I still do feel sick. I think I don't know.
Drink some ginger ale.
Right. But
what's wrong? What do you feel?
Nauseous.
Oh, okay. You so cute. You so a little baby. How old are you?
Hopefully it's like something else, not something else.
Chrisean.
Well, I'm being dead ass.
Don't play like that.
I'm not playing. I really, it took me forever to do my face in the car.
Do you normally get nauseous?
No, unless car sick, but I'm not in no car.
Oh my god.
So
are you pregnant?
Girl, I don't know.
Give me a minute to figure it out.
Yeah, give me a minute to figure it out.
All right. We ain't gonna talk about that. All right. Let's do an icebreaker.
Well, I can't wait though.
Icebreaker.
I have a baby. I'm keeping it this time.
Jesus.
What? I killed like 3 of them.
Okay, Chrisean, wait.
What? I'm ready now.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, you always have that bad feeling like it's not right.
It's not the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's the right time now?
I wouldn't mind if
But
it was
do you
right
think
now.
it's the right time?
Yeah.
You think it's the right time?
No, I need a ring, but you're right.
All right.
Okay, you speaking that spiritual
slow
shit.
down.
Okay.
Slow
in
down
the
a
spirit
little
right
bit.
now. But
I'm just asking.
But if it happened, I ain't stopping it happen. So yeah.
But if it is it the right time?
No, because
Do you think it would make? Do you think it would make things better or worse? Keep the mic close.
The way God be fucking with me, it's gonna be better. But like
better for who? You?
Me
or your relationship?
Everything.
Everything.
That's tied to me.
Just in life.
Attached to me, yeah.
You think it would kind of calm things down?
No, I'm not a calm person.
But I'm saying, if you brought a baby into the world, how do you think
your lifestyle
life
is going to change
positively? And we don't have to talk
I
about
think if
this.
I have a kid, that's when I probably finally meet his kids. Or like sometimes people are scared to know if like things are temporary or is it long term. So like we say, oh, we want this long term, but like yesterday, I was gonna leave.
Why?
Girl,
and mind you, before we start, this, I'm talking to them now. This podcast is for our viewers and our followers to be open and vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm actually going with the flow right now.
I'm saying anything you don't want to answer,
you don't have to.
Yeah. This is
I like you. I'm answering everything. We got
like I'm chilling.
Now, I did want to make a correction because I heard B. Simone say, drink some ginger ale. So that was actually ginger ale, not alcohol. So my bad. Now, if you guys look at the date that is on this video, it says December, 21st, 2022. So that means she got pregnant in around Christmas time. You guys see the date? The date says December 21st, 2022. Chrisean Rock is having symptoms of pregnancy and wants to keep it. You heard Chrisean say, if I'm pregnant, I'm keeping it this time. Using AB as a form of birth control is never a good idea, okay? It's never a good idea. She said I had 3 of them things, probably back to back to back. Every time she would get prego, she would go and get rid of it. Okay? It's never a good idea. And I can attest to that too. But y'all see it. This is the reason why I think her mother or whatever was happening and the reason why her life was in danger. If she were to have another procedure like that, I can see why. But you know, she played games with Blueface. And he cheated and played games with her as well. They were both stuck on drugs and alcohol. They were both stuck on stupid. But this tells a lot from us just watching this clip in and around the time that this was put out. Okay? Y'all see it? Somebody says she planned the pregnancy using a birth control. I believe so. So late that they didn't recommend a vaginal birth because of the chlamydia and the lack of fluid. Oh, is that what it is? I think it was Hennessy. B. Simone was playing it off. She ain't either. Yeah, I didn't know, but she was like, drink some more ginger ale. Because I think maybe she was feeling sick for this interview. But like I said, y'all, she was playing games. They both were playing games with each other. And Blueface was under the impression that she was going to get an AB. Even when they went to the doctor, he was like, well, just let me know, you know, if you're gonna. They were both chasing clout, and they both had lustful spirits. It's what happens when you allow lustful spirits to take over you. Right? It causes you to have bad judgment. I have been in a lustful relationship before. I have let the lustful spirit take over me as well. I got into relationships under these same circumstances. And I'm thinking about her age, of course, not now, not with even in the recent past. You know, 25 years old. She was 24 around now. You know what I'm saying? Bad judgment, skewed reality, pushing blame. They're both responsible, but sometimes you have to understand that you cannot make a grown nigga do nothing, male or female. You can't. But being there drinking, buddy, and passing blunts is not part of the deal either, Bookie. It's not part of the deal. Now, Wack 100 also spoke on this situation as well. Oh yes, Nevaeh is in for a rude awakening. She gonna get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, we all know she gonna get sick and tired of being sick and tired. We had already seen them get into an argument and blow up, so we already know how she gonna act. We already know what she gonna say. The pattern of behavior is not gonna change. She 24, ain't she? 24, 25. Come on now. It's textbook. It's classic. Come on. I mean, there's some older heifers out here doing the same thing. I'm not putting an age limit on it. But the younger you are, kind of the more you fuck up. People expect you to learn as you get older. They expect you to use your wisdom. They expect you to learn from your experiences, but we all don't. There's some 40-year-olds that out here acting just like this. Okay? Somebody in their mid-30s right now who can't figure it the fuck out. Wack 100 spoke out on the situation. Let's go ahead and see what Wack 100 had to say. Hold on, let me take this down. Now, in this clip you guys are about to see, Wack 100 says that Blueface did try to stop Chrisean from drinking. So to me, I guess he tried to snatch the bottle out of her hand, tried to pour it down the sink. I don't know, put her in a headlock. I don't know what he did, but that nigga got busted in the head with a bottle. So now I think we're going into a little insight on how he got bust upside the head with that Hennessy bottle. Yeah. I want y'all to listen to what Wack 100 had to say, okay? I think he can tell it best. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. And let me make sure that you guys can see it as well. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me come back here and bring this up for y'all. Exactly. He kept letting her live in the mansion. And she tore it up along with his awards about 3 times. Tried to catch the shit on fire. Was throwing vases at his ass like Diddy was doing to Cassie. Just a total mess. Okay? A total toxic, dysfunctional, violent mess. All right? Abusive mess. They was whooping each other's asses, giving each other black eyes. You remember when he ripped out her 2 whole braids from the side of her head and she had to shave it and put some tattoos there and was walking around like Cassie? The fuck? All right, you guys, let's hear what Wack 100 had to say. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, y'all. Let me go down and find it for y'all. All right. Now, let's see. Hold on, you guys. Now, it says the last time he tried to stop her from drinking while pregnant, we had to take him to the hospital. That's a quote. Wack 100 claims Blueface tried to stop Chrisean from drinking during pregnancy, but it turned physical. And I believe him wholeheartedly. Okay? You ain't got to sell me nothing.
Could we be honest though? When she was smoking and drinking while pregnant, Blueface was handing her the blunt and the bottle of Hennessy.
Let me tell you something.
You gotta be honest.
Listen, the last time that nigga tried to take a bottle from her, you know what she did, bro?
What?
You know what she did? She hit him upside the head, nigga. We had to take him to the hospital. They had to pull glass out the back of his fucking head.
No, I thought she vacuumed it.
What?
We seen it on the show. She vacuumed it out of it.
No, nigga. We took that nigga to the hospital. Fuck that show. Fuck what they showing after. I'm telling you what happened. So, bro, that's a grown ass woman.
Wait, Wack. Could we be honest though? When she was smoking and drinking while pregnant, Blueface was handing her the blunt and the bottle of Hennessy.
Let me tell you something.
You gotta be honest.
Listen, the last time that nigga tried to take a bottle from her, you know what she did, bro?
What?
You know what she did? She hit him upside the head, nigga. We had to take him to the hospital. They had to pull glass out the back of his fucking head.
No, I thought she vacuumed it.
What?
We seen on the show. She vacuumed it out of it.
No, nigga. We took that nigga to the hospital. Fuck that show. Fuck what they showing after. I'm telling you what happened. So, bro, that's a grown ass woman.
Wait, Wack, could we be on?
So now we know why she hit him in the back of the head with that Hennessy bottle and was trying to take the glass out the back of his head. Remember, he was bleeding. That was a serious injury. Blueface was stuck on stupid, boy. I believe they both were intoxicated. They both were alcoholics and smoked. Because if somebody is claiming you doing K2 and Sherm up in prison, imagine what you was doing out of prison. I'm not dumb. I know these streets. But there y'all have it. There y'all have it. Blueface said he is not the father. She is an embarrassment to still claim he is LOL and that he still wants her barking at his door. Yeah, he do not want her. Y'all, come on now. It is over. Y'all need to let that go. Please let go and let God. It can't last forever. You thought they was going to be together forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Come on now, y'all. You can't make a grown nothing do nothing. A grown nigga, a grown hoe, a grown woman, a grown man. And this is what Wack 100 is saying, you guys. I don't know. I don't know what you guys want. Do what you will with this information. Okay? Do what you will with this information. Now, I wanted to talk on another topic right quick because I think it's important and it adds to this conversation. Okay? What is up, Pincy Lola? Ya bless. You say Grand Rising, Bonet. Good morning, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Because I think somebody mentioned the swapping of fluids up in here. Somebody said, where's her surfboard? She paid $12 for. I think she left it, abandoned it, or it's in a storage some damn where rotting away. Girl, just like her, how she enrolled in college. Let me see. Oh, that was Gina. Gina and Yella. She said, with all these diseases, and they just out here raw. Speaking of diseases and being out here raw, I came across some posts here, right here on these IG streets, and I thought that I would share them with you as a warning, giving you information and a cautionary tale. All right? Don't let this be you. Now, they done found out about some shit. And if y'all didn't know, I'm about to fill you in on it, okay? Take this as a public service announcement, all right? And you're welcome. Fucking welcome. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. I always like to give you something that you can walk away with and use in your real life, okay? And hopefully I can add a little clarity to the situation, all right? Let me see. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Let me see which first one I want. Okay, I thought this was interesting, you guys. And please smash that like button. Green hearts in the chat if you guys are feeling me, all right? Green hearts in the chat if you are rolling with a sister, all right? If you are feeling my vibe, as a matter of fact, go ahead and subscribe, y'all, all right? Show some love for your girl, Blonay Media, all right? I'm bringing out the Blonay bangers. We hanging out late night, after hours. Let's go. Now, and let me make sure you guys can see that and hear me, because sometimes y'all. Okay. Now, this right here says, and I gotta look at it. Students create condoms that change color when they detect an STD. Well, thank you. Thank you. A team of biomedical engineering students at the university has created a revolutionary condom that changes color upon detecting sexually transmitted infections. This innovative project began as a public health design challenge, aiming to provide a quicker and more accessible way for people to identify potential exposure during intimate contact. The students spent 8 months developing and testing a latex prototype embedded with a thin chemical layer that reacts with proteins associated with infections like chlamydia and gonorrhea. In lab trials, the condom changed color within seconds, displaying distinct shades depending on the detected pathogen. The researchers evaluated over 200 test samples, monitoring reaction speed, color, visibility, and material durability. Public health experts believe that this technology could significantly impact early detection during sexual activity by providing an immediate visual signal. The color-changing condom serves as a real-time warning system, enabling users to stop, contact, and seek medical testing before unknowingly spreading an infection. Okay, so you guys see this? Explaining Medicals is the post page. And I found it interesting yet useful, right? Now, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and get over here into this. Y'all better watch who you lay with and do that vertical joyride with, okay? I'm telling you, these streets out here ain't nothing nice. And this world will chew you up and spit you out, okay? Just when you think things are going so good, when you think you're smooth sailing, this world will chew you up and spit you out. So pay the attention. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Now, this right here says, scientists warn ass-eating bacteria is spreading apart cheeks worldwide. Okay, this is from Explaining Medicals as well. Scientists are warning about the spread of a serious flesh-eating bacterial infection which can rapidly destroy skin, fat, and surrounding tissues. God dang. These infections are rare, but they can become life-threatening if not treated quickly. Early symptoms may include severe pain, swelling, redness, fever, and rapidly worsening skin damage, which is why urgent medical care is critical. Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? Somebody said, what kind of headline is that? Exactly. Somebody said, my plans, somebody says, well, my plans for the weekend is ruined. Y'all see it? Look, this is what's already on the social media street. And I am here to bring you the messy. And this definitely is messy. All right. All right. Now, the next one I have to show you guys is oral sex emerging as major risk factor for throat cancer. Researchers warn. You guys remember, what's the name? Charlie Sheen? Do y'all remember? No. Michael Douglas? That's an old actor. But I think Michael Douglas got it that way. I think it was Michael Douglas. Anyways, let's go ahead and look. This is from Explaining Medicals 2. High-risk strains of human papillomavirus, HPV, particularly HPV-16, are increasingly recognized as major contributors to oropharyngeal cancer, which affects the tonsils, the base of the tongue, and the back of the throat. Y'all just eating ass, sucking dick, and just swallowing it. The virus is primarily transmitted through sexual contact, including oral sex. While most HPV infections are cleared naturally by the immune system, Persistent infection can remain dormant for years and eventually lead to cellular changes that develop into cancer. In the United States, HPV is responsible for roughly 70% of oropharyngeal cancer cases. Wow. Making it the most common HPV related cancer today. The rising incidence emphasizes the importance of HPV vaccination, safe sexual practices, and early detection to reduce long-term cancer risks. You see that picture, right? Y'all better check your throat. Y'all better check your throat. Now, is this true? I don't know. It's coming from one source. I don't know. Okay? I encourage everybody to do their own research, look it up, but you need to be practicing safe SEX any damn way, whether this is true or not. I believe there's some truth to it. Okay? That last headline had me thinking a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. But we have to understand they may have gotten this from a reliable, vetted source, and this is just their Instagram page, y'all. They can put whatever caption they want. You feel me? So it's not like it was in the medical books like ass eating foot. Not the source. The original source, I highly doubt had these captions, y'all. Okay? I'm pretty sure the people who run and whoever's Instagram pages is, they are the ones that are creating the captions, all right? And they may not be medical professionals. They may be normal, regular people like you or I, right? So take this to heart, take it to the bank, okay? And take your ass to the doctor, all right? Be careful when you eat ass, sucking dick, eating pussy, because these people is out here just doing it with anybody doing it with it. People sticking an eggplant in then they sticking in then they sticking it in It's bound to be something going on. Okay? It's not that far-fetched from the truth. I'm just saying. Anything else I wanted to show you guys? Anything else? Yeah, y'all, I think that's it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah. We don't care about none of that. We already went through that. It was really these new posts that I had. Yeah, I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to show you guys a few posts, just food for thought before we get out of here. Just some things that I thought were thought-provoking and a little bit of a eye opener or opening your eyes to things. And let's go ahead and just get into it. These are just random, y'all. Okay. These are just some of my Blonay bangers. Since we late after hours, anything goes, y'all. Okay. We are going to play by the YouTube rules. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this.
Man, I swear everything's so fucking burnt out, G. Like, you can't hang out with all the guys because you don't know who the fuck is Snake. Everything over sexualized nowadays. Nobody want to go do real fun shit. Everybody just want to sit around, drink and smoke and kill their kidneys and livers all day. They don't nobody want to go get no money. Don't nobody want to call me when it's time to make some money. They only want to call me when it's time to spend some fucking money. You feel me? Everybody being sluts. You know what I'm saying? Like damn, like everything balled the fuck up, folks. Like, and everything pisses me off. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, this is why I say to my fucking self, because I don't know what the fuck going on right now. Everybody just being weird as shit. No, I can't deal with that shit. Fuck no. Man, I swear everything's so fucking burnt out, G. Like, Can't hang out with all the guys because you don't know who the fuck is snake. Everything over sexualized nowadays. No, nobody want to go do.
I did want to acknowledge you, Gina. You said I'm recovering from colon cancer and I didn't do anything. I'm in remission as of November, but it was scary out there. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm so sorry that it happened to you. I am glad that you are in remission and you are getting better. Sending positive vibes and prayers to you, okay? I don't know if you're religious or not, but positive vibes and energy is always a good thing, okay? It's always a good thing. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I'm glad that you are on the road to recovery, okay? I just recently, just FYI, about a month ago, I took a test for that very thing for colon cancer. It came out negative, but I just took a test. Okay. There's also a kit you guys can get if you guys go to the doctor. There's a kit that they give you that you can take at home. I don't know. I live in the state of California. They will either mail it to you or when you go to the doctor, they will send it home with you. And it's fairly quick. It's fairly easy. It's painless. And you send a sample of your stool off. And within, I don't know, it took them a couple days and mine came back negative. But yeah, it's things that we all have to pay attention to. All right. So shout out to Gina on the road to recovery. That's awesome. Okay. Remember, this could be any of us. Nobody is immune. Nobody can escape. I love your content. Oh, thank you so much, Deontay McClendon. Thank you. Her karma is coming. It might be in 5 years, but watch it catch her. Yeah, look, when karma's right on time. Remember that, y'all. It may not always call when you want it to, but it's always on time. That's why you never wish any bad karma on anybody. That's not your job. You're not in control of karma. Because if not, I'm going to call you Chrisean. She thinks she's in control of karma. She thinks she's the overseer. Look. All right? Wash their hands. I love it. Good to know. Yeah, y'all. Girl. All right, let's keep going, y'all. Y'all know I like to surprise you, okay?
PSA. We go off loyalty. Motherfuck your money. They don't get no fuck how much money, how many ice, how many cars, how many bitches you fuck. Nigga, is you real? Is you loyal? Bitch, is you real? Is you loyal? Is you standing with your folks or going against them? Come on, nigga, it's already a war outside. What the fuck motherfuckers be doing? Hey, y'all ass be tripping, bro. You out here fumbling good people because of what? Because what? Fuck your money. Fuck materialistic shit. What are you when them layers get pulled back? Yeah, ask. Go look in the mirror, ask yourself that. Yeah, and then tap back in with PSA. We go off loyalty. Motherfuck your money.
I chose that because that speaks to who I am. That's my attitude every day. Okay? Every day. It's been my attitude. Okay? Let's see what else we got, y'all. Before I let y'all go. This is the type of relationships we are looking at, okay? People have these relationships every day. Streamer was cheating on his girlfriend live on stream, and then she pulled up and caught him in 4K.
I'm single as hell.
Go.
All right, bro.
I'm leaving, bro.
No. Chill. No, chill.
I'm leaving.
For real, chill.
Turn this shit off.
You do me a favor?
What?
You should go upstairs.
Okay.
good. You good. You good. Trust me. You good. You good.
No, no, let me go. Let me go. Let me fucking go. Let me go. You stupid fucking bitch. I don't even want to do anything to you, but can you please leave?
Lauren, where are you?
She's leaving.
I'm done. No, here. I'm God.
She's leaving. I need to
no,
talk to you.
No, I don't want to talk. No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Okay,
go,
she can stay.
Go home, bro.
She can stay.
I don't want if you go home, bro. I don't know.
Can I talk?
No.
Can we please talk,
No.
Joe?
No. If we can talk, if you go home and I'll come over tomorrow. Right now,
I can't have you come over tomorrow.
She got her ass up in here, boy. You see her with the flashlight? I mean, that ain't funny, but you see her with that flashlight? I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like that back in the day, y'all. I did. I think that's the reason why I say that little post. All right, I got one more for you, I think. Yeah, one more.
Mistreating people and then avoiding communication with them is not protecting your peace, it is avoiding accountability. Let me just say that again. When you mistreat people and then cut off communication with them, you're not protecting your peace, you're avoiding accountability. You need to talk about it. And if you don't have the hard conversations, you'll have a hard relationship. It's just the way that life works. Mistreating people and then avoiding communication with them is not protecting your peace.
Chrisean, did you hear that, girl? Yeah, y'all, that's all I got. I just wanted you to see what was popping out here on these IG streets. You learn a little, you live a little, right? And yeah, that's all we got. Now, I will be back with another video. So you guys make sure you turn on your notifications. Follow your girl, okay? Hang with me. Become a VIP. Well, just by you being in the chat, you're a VIP, okay? I call all of my chat VIPs. Anybody that's down with me is VIPs because guess what? Everybody gets past the velvet. We get past the velvet rope, babes. All right? How you gonna hate outside the club and you can't even get in? All right? My VIPs make it past the velvet ropes at all times. All right? We in here like swimwear, okay? I got the penthouse set up for y'all. Y'all come on in, VIP, and we in there. All right? We always front row, and I got your wristband waiting for you. The mimosas is over there. All right? What's tea? What's tea, sis? We got that. I got you. I want to thank y'all for hanging with me. I want to thank you guys, everybody in the chat. I'm going to give you guys a quick shout out. You know what? I did want to let you guys know that And despite popular belief, I mean, and maybe even some of you guys in the chat, everybody don't believe in Jesus. And I just remember thinking that everybody believes in Jesus. Everybody loves Jesus. How can they not? But I had to face reality to know that everybody doesn't believe in Jesus. Okay? And it's not so much religion, it's just the mindset of some people. This is why evil is allowed to fester and is allowed to run rampant. And this is why you have to vet the people that you let into your life. Vet the people that you lay with, because you may very well be sleeping with the enemy, you know? And you have to ask the question, and this is just a neutral question. If you don't believe in Jesus, who stands for goodness and mercy and grace, understanding, discernment, favor, who do you believe in? What do you believe? And I just feel like, good or bad, that's a scary thought, right? Got one more clip. I'm going to give roll call and shout out you guys.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
No, I do not.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Please don't.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
No.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ? No. Do you two believe in Jesus Christ?
No.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Nope.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
No.
Do you believe in God?
That's my personal opinion.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
I'm good, brother. Thanks.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
No, I don't. No, sir.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
We're not.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Have a good day.
Do you two believe in Jesus Christ?
That's David.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ? Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Sorry.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ? Do you two believe in Jesus Christ?
Believe what about Jesus?
That he's the Son of God and that he rose from the dead?
I don't believe he's the Son of God.
What do you believe?
I believe that he was an enlightened human.
Do you guys believe in Jesus Christ?
Yeah, that's what I said. Wow. Anyways, y'all, I will see you guys on the next live video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let me give a shout out to the people that are in my chat. I mean, just to clarify, I believe in the Son, the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. And my greatest fear is that Jesus will not know me. He will not recognize me. He will not know me by name. So take that, do what you will with it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Let me give a shout out to you guys, all right? Allie, what is up? Biddy Mason, Gina in the building, Pensy Lola, y'all bless. Deontay, shout out to you. Let me see who else. Shout out. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me, keeping me company. I thank you for your perspective, your POV. You guys are brave, and I love it. I couldn't do this without you, okay? You guys are the glue. I say it all the time. Let me see who else is in the building. Yeah, I know it's late, you guys. I don't know what to tell you. I was doing my work. Oh, Pensy Lola, what? I was about to leave without thanking you for the extra love and blessings, girl. I didn't even know that you showed me some love like this. You know I love it, love it, love it when y'all drop me a super chat, when y'all drop me a super sticker. It just makes my day, okay? I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, okay? I really, really appreciate that. Wow. Damn, I was about to leave without thanking you. I didn't even see it. I'll be running my mouth. I'll be back and forth with different windows, you guys. So sometimes I don't see the comments. Okay, so I do apologize. Sometimes I'm on Instagram and it takes me out of you guys' comments. I can't see your comments. I can't even see anything that's on StreamYard. So I do apologize for that. Wow. Thank you so much, girl. I love you. Thank you. Who else did I miss? Anybody else? Anybody else? All right, you guys, if I missed you, I will catch you on another one. Black Beauty Gaming. Prettiest Nikki was here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, Black Orchid. All right, y'all, I am out of here. I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America.
We're You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming through.